Okay, guys, we're back for trait 21 of 30 today in my series on my book, Blue Collar Leadership and Teamwork, 30 Traits of High Impact Players. Today we're on trait 21, which is be understanding. If you want to be a high impact team player, be understanding. You remember back a couple of traits back, I talked about being approachable. One way to be approachable is to be understanding. And this stuff works, again, I'm telling you, it works at home just as much as it works at work. These are principles. And what I'm saying here is seek to understand others, seek to understand what others are seeing and feeling. Not just what they're saying. That's the difference. Be understanding. Daniel Goleman says here in the opening quote, empathy, another ability that builds on emotional self-awareness, is the fundamental people skill. You know, we hear about sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is a form of agreement. When you sympathize with someone, you're agreeing with them. When you empathize with someone, you're understanding them. You're not agreeing or disagreeing. You're seeing it how they see it. And so that's what this chapter, this trait is about. This character trait is about being understanding. If you simply start to be understanding of both your team members, your team mates, your team leader, and anybody, people are going to be attracted to you because you understand. See, most people don't seek to understand. They don't want to be understanding. What they want to do is they want to be understood. And so most people go about it the wrong way. If they're listening with the intent to reply, not the intent to understand. Completely different level of listening. And I learned about this in my very first exposure to leadership content. It was in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And habit 5 actually changed my life with my son because I was able to rebuild a relationship. From age 15 to 19, he didn't even talk to me. I discovered this habit, this trait that I'm talking to you now when he was 17. So 2 years of working on me. By the time he was 19, I was able to apply this trait, be understanding, and started to rebuild the relationship. And I write about that in my book, Defining Influence, if you want to dig into that deeper. And I've also got a podcast episode on it. You might want to look it up. But it can change your life, personally and professionally. So ultimately, whatever you do today, go out there and be understanding. Talk to you next time.